Can you view my screen? Can you view my screen?
Yeah, certainly it's visible.
Very glad good afternoon to every duty present over here and all of my fellow mates. I'm here from the district of Thoothukudi, and here I'm to talk about the topic sanitation from Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin. So without beating around the bush, let me get into the first slide around here. Okay, at first, we'll all be in question consider that what makes us really think it's being considered for Scotch award. And here are the awards that we really motivate for the activities that we've based on for throughout the years. And we have about 12 blocks and 403 panchayat and this much of applications around here. At first, we have grabbed the second position in South Zone, and for the eighth position in national ranking, as conducted by the central government, and we got the national ranking in the eighth position in the year 2018 under the scheme of Sanitation Gramin. And we didn't stop over there. We also ranked the seventh position in national ranking during the time of 2019 SSG Gramin. And it's all based on the activities for implementing the activities like ODF. At first, we really think that we should hold activity that would really be concentrating about every other district that we have to do. So at first, we took the challenge for the village, not just for the city, and we took for the village and make a grand implementation over there. At first, we take the challenge as seeing as that ODF has been implemented because we hear people are being following the old traditional methods and being a very old people, they're following the defecation method that being pooping out everywhere on the ground over here. So we see this as a great challenge, and we implemented to a lot of ideas, awareness being propagated throughout the district, in the village. And we are not going to just stop over there. The proper monitorization inspection will be going on and conducted along with all the feedbacks being going through. And we searched on, we are declared as a 2017 as a DFC, open defecation free district in the whole nation. And these are the honorable mentions that we received for our successful activities that we conducted throughout the program. And this is one taken during the 2019 award for our selection, and we've been standing on the seventh one for winning the overall national wise. And these are the main points that we like to highlight where why should we really deserve this award for this meeting. And as I told, we are the first earlier district of the Tamil Nadu for all the activities that we've been conducted through and we've been going years through. And the behavioral change, of course, you might be very unsure with the people, the illiterate people and poor people, so hard to delegate their own mentality, saying that the modern thing has been implemented. And for that, we really change for us because we are fighting throughout the village for their own benefits and to clean our district in a real good manner. And for this, we involve a lot of young people, and so that they could alter the minds of the people, the parents, so that they could really encourage activities and they could get along with us. And for the school and college students, where we involved with it, and all the ICDS workers and health staff were supporting throughout the program for us. And for this community toilets were especially built for the women because we really feel that the changes starts from women. So they could influence the family around and they could bring out the bathroom with the water heater, solar water heater, and specially organized designs for them. Not only that, we've been also built electrical incinerator for these people so that they could be optimum use of it. And not only just for the women, we are concentrated, and it's also for the baby-friendly toilets. We constructed baby-friendly toilets toward the Anganwadi so that they could be making sure that the child's pattern of behavior and all the mental, physical being be able to propagate for the adult behavior, so that they could be feel free to use and attach the bathroom without be having to hope on for the open vacation. So that they were proper drawings have been also drawn throughout the wall, and to make sure that they don't get afraid of the closed concept. And road toilets are also being built. You can ask why there should be road toilets be built, but the people doesn't have enough space for their home, so a road toilet is separately built for them, so that they could use optimum use of it. So separate road toilets are also made for them, and we also didn't stop over there. We also will make sure every government building and every public office building are being provided enough toilets they are being have to do. And these are the citizen feedback that really get into on the periodical method. And these are inspections that we really get into the along where we feel and we go to. We also get the proper feedback from the citizen how well the project's been implemented and how successful they are and how happy they are about it. So proper feedback and inspection have been going on and off throughout the years that we're getting over through. Challenges. Of course, we all face various challenges based upon the project where we go through. But here, as I told earlier, the rural people were being so concentrated and being stick on to the old-fashioned ideas about having defecating to all the older places. But we know that this has to be stopped. So we really took the grand measure of seeing toward the villages So we properly mentioned of all SSGs and PLs meetings will be periodically organized and conducted, and proper awareness of the we've been given through the motivators and SSG women. We didn't just stop over there. We also implemented the Young Sanitation Commando Force through the all schools so that kids will know awareness be created through them that this has to be stopped and this has to be encouraged to all those things. These are all the ones we for. So I remember that, of course, village people have their own myths and misconceptions of their knowledge, stating that these are our own culture tradition we have to follow, and this has been educated because we are making a madness out of us. But it is a false so that we all know. But we have to educate these people. But educating these illiterate people, that too in the village, seems much harder for them, but still we accomplish over there. And in order to make sure the awareness goes further to the next level, so we also introduced for the cinema celebrities, so that every individuals will get to know about these schemes will be ongoing, and so that we should, and they are the main influence, they almost like influence the people, so they get to grab all these ideas over there. And for the adolescent girls, of course, they need to know their privacy, like they have to be being like comfortable with their own when they get into like defecating, so that adolescent girls are motivated for this, and so they encourage their own family people that yes, they have proper defecation like a toilet has to be constructed. So we went through that way also. So like we go into every possible nooks and narrows, saying that what are the possible plans that we could implement through the all the innovative thoughts, and we always just make the thought, we also actually implement it and make success through it. These are all service or progress that we put forward. Like these are this was a target that we have, and achievement is being 100% for every time. And so successful measures that we've taken through, and these are the ODF methods and how grandly we come out with the flying colors. Swachh Sanitation Garment. As I told, we brought the twice times in the national award for the Swachh Sanitation Garment. For both the year for the 18, we stood for the eighth position throughout the national. And for the next time, we make a push of efforts larger and harder and push for the 7th measures. And these are so this being conducted by the central government, making sure they're given all the credits to the points, like directly inspecting the staffs into the field, making sure whether the inspection and activities are going enough and will village receives the proper benefit out of it. So such activities and such marks are given by directly by the central team, and they put forth all the points based on our performances. And we got twice it around for the next preceding year. And see, these are that observations are being held by the government, saying that how well the activities are being ongoing, and these are the awards that we received for the time, and so we could clearly foresee all this over there. And these are the local magazines which really put forth of a district stating that this large sectors going out to this scheme collected from the district to Thoothukudi. And this is the citizen feedback, and you can see them well, that we are standing in the first position to Thoothukudi with all the great feedback from coming forth from the people directly into the field. And such we got the award for this 2018 SSG award.
What is this 467? Come on, show it again.
This one,
467 and 38. What is the difference? What is this?
That was like district-wise numbers have been serial numbers have been going on the left side, and right side is about how much mark we have been going through from the central government. They allocate like how much the activities being successfully gone through, so they make sure the marks are based on their own criteria. So as their own criteria, so this much of marks will be allotted, and we've been put forth as the first district amount.
No, this 467 is what? Is a mark?
There's a mark given by the central government to the field based on inspection and the activities that we have been gone through.
Out of how many?
Out of 600.
So this is out of 600, you got this.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, this is the highest. And what is 38,000?
That's a mark based upon the panchayat level, and there's the district level. And next one, like how much the panchayat we have gone through, and inspect, and based on the panchayat level, they make put forth all the point converted to the district.
Okay, okay, okay.
This is another summary. As I told like before, like out of 30 points, to 10.05 points were given that observation. As I told before, the criteria. These are the criteria that we are given through based on all these criteria, and we have ranked as I told before. And these are all for the national wide, as I told before. For 2019, we stood at the 7th level, and we all based on all the criteria and activities that we have gone through with the successful place in and around the areas. And this is another award given from the central government, especially for the national level ranking. And we have also been recognized as the first one in the state level. And because ODF has been completely implemented by us and running successfully. So this we came upon the next feature as a feature roadmap. We implemented the ODF plus for a better welfare of the district. These are innovative aspects that we have gone through, like making awareness among the people. Like Twime Redam, like cart has been going on through all the village, stating that awareness being created among people, so they could really have a proper idea about what's happening and like what has been implemented for the welfare of their own people. And this is all the most innovative thinking that we have gone through. Like electric incinerator, as I discussed before, electric incinerator has been implemented in IWAC and road toilet for all the landless people. And such wise, all these has been taken. And moreover, that we also printed the prescriptions for the doctors, stating that our toilet will be properly implemented to the basic panchayat. And such one printed papers are all given distributed to the doctor's prescription, so that in all the PHCs, so that people get to aware that okay, these are the methods and so we should be, and they get awareness through those. And this is the future roadmap, like ODF sustainability. As we are told, the ODF is being completely implemented by us successfully throughout the areas. And we came out through the ODF sustainability, like how well we could get this for the next level. So we also asked the school teachers to make the people to more educate and create awareness, more knowledge among the how our village should be kept clean and sanitized throughout. So we have made about the sanitation card was being given, and they will local motivators being keep on updating through the mobile app, stating that this proper segregation of the garbage has been done and it's been properly is getting to segregation composites that also been in considered ODF activities, where the vermicomposite activity has been taken to a segregation shed, where all those garbage is being separated and all those segregated things will be coming under segregation shed, so that a manure could be created by the vermicomposite. But the vermicomposite, as you're aware, they are very expensive in the market. So we even distribute them to the farmers, and we also sold them to the market and making the best reviews out of the sanitation that we could go through from the garbage that that people throw support. And so, as I discussed before, these are the cards being prescribed for doctors. Like behind us, we all printed these ads that have been saying that this has to be done and this has not been done, so that the people get to know awareness about it. And the road toilet, as I mentioned, for the people who doesn't have toilet at their home, so separate road toilet has been implemented. And this is the deep end segregation should have been implemented overall here.
I think you need to conclude now.
Okay, fine. I'm almost about to conclude. Let me and this is horizontal circuit, and this is a vermicomposite which I told you before, and the segregation shed. But we only face the problems doing that in the monsoons and rainfall period, because it will become so marshy and marshalized, so that the hole will get into damped. So it will become more like a challenging task for us to get complete good out of the vermicomposite. So we face the proper task over there. And so sanitation is our priority, and hence our path down. So thank you.
Thank you. Now just tell me, I have two questions in mind.
Okay, sir.
One is, then you just pinpoint one reason why your district is first among all the districts in your state. What I want to say is that what others are not doing, which you have done, which has made you to come first. Just 1 or 2 points on this.
Okay, sir. I'm sorry that I don't know about the other period, but let me put forth our activities and stages towards it.
Because, your activities we have learned, but I am more interested in knowing what they are not doing, which you have done, because more or less other districts are also doing these type of activities, no, for sanitation under this Swachh Bharat Abhiyan.
No, so we make about the awareness and the project inspection on the direct field. And mobile apps are being connected to all the separate motivators have been given to them. For the daily 100 rupees wages have been given and separate, so that they could get into the field and record the proper inspection be going on through and upload to the mobile app, so that we get to know that what's really happening in the inspection area, that having to depend upon other sources and we can give other report. We have a proper inspection going around the mobile motivators. We have given a proper wages of 100 rupees per day, and we have been specialized over there, sir. To make sure that the reports are true, we get them uploaded to the mobile app, so that we could properly inspect in and around the areas, and we get to know where the works are getting lapsed, and we go and directly inspect the areas specialized, setting that how to improve or what's the problem going on to the field, and so make them motivators to be good strong for in the areas, sir.
Tell me, I don't know. Tell me, is there any penalty for Suppose somebody is doing open urination or spitting, pan spitting and all that. Have you imposed any penalty also? I mean, are you doing sort of carrot and stick approach?
No, sir, we don't believe in terrific or such an penalty or something imposed because, as I told, because these are illiterate people and who do all those things and in uncommon. It's not like they are so broad and not unfollowing the government rules properly. We want to take the people because it's our people we believe, and we have to make them being in village. We have to be so soft and be more polite, and so that we are making this much of awareness throughout the city, not only throughout the village, not only through them directly, but also through these adults present over and all of the kids who were present over around the females that village, so that we could make an alternative. Because if one people starts feeling shame that we're making a defecation at the open space, then it constantly affects the whole entire village. So we don't believe that we have to be so strict and be penalty charges has been imposed. So we really make without any proper penalty or supposed charges, we make them through in a peaceful manner. So and we achieve through it and so on. So.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, what are the arrangement for recycling and others in your district?
Actually, it's not like recycling, sir. We segregate the garbage that becomes like plastics in separate and all those composite parts in separate. And after that, we get that into the segregation shed so that they get into manner and overlay with lots of cow dung and all those layers have been imposed over there. So after getting a 2 to 3 weeks, they'll be getting refresh the shed again. So that after collecting all the spanners out of here, we get into the like earthworms. Earthworms is getting into the composite shed. So they could literally make an worthy of manure out of it. So we can deliver to the farmers, getting that without any amount being ensured for them, because we are giving out for farmers the full and free of cost. And also we are very sure that vermicompost are really, especially are very costly around the market. So we make sure the farmers getting optimal use out of it. So in such a way, by collecting all these dump garbages, we make sure that they are into a vermicomposite and all the farmers are getting utilized over there without any cost.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Any more questions, sir?
No, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.